Hey, today I'm going to speak about Rent, Read, Buy, an online library which I have been using since a year. So I'll be sharing an honest feedback about Rent, Read, Buy, and also will be sharing details on how it works, their catalog, their subscription models available, everything that I can think of regarding Rent, Read, Buy. So RentReadBuy is an online library, as I was mentioning, which is available or which delivers books across India. It follows the same concept as any other online library, but for the people who do not know how an online library works, it's similar to a physical library, just that you do not have to visit the library like directly. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just sit at your home and then choose the books online. So if it's a physical library, what do? You go to the library, pay a certain amount as a subscription price for certain months, or maybe for an annual rate, or maybe for a few years, and then you choose a book or multiple books from the library, come back home, read it or read them, and then you go back and return these books and take the next set of books again to home. Now this is what you do in a general offline library. Same thing, you do it online. So basically, instead of going to the library, you just have to open their website sitting at home, or maybe use their app and choose the books from their online catalog. And then the delivery person will come to your doorstep and deliver the books. Once you finish reading them, you can return them online by just a click. And then the delivery person comes in again to get back the books and then deliver the next set of books that you have chosen. So this is how an online library generally works. A year ago, my friends actually gifted me an annual silver membership plan on RentReadBuy, and that's how I even got to know about this online platform. I've used other online libraries prior to that, but RentReadBuy was something that I've never heard of before, and now it's been a year since I've been using, so I thought this is the right time to share the feedback with you all. But prior to that, let me show you how this website looks like, their catalog, how it works, all the other features before I tell you, or before maybe I share the feedback, or before I compare it with other online libraries that I've used before. So let's see how this app looks like. So this is RentReadBuy's website, which is rentreadbuy.com. In case you wish to get their subscription, then you can click on the WhatsApp icon on the bottom right, and then you can have a chat with the support. They'll help you get the required subscription. Or else on the top left, you can click on membership plan, post which you'll end up on this page, wherein it displays all the details of the different subscriptions they have and which you can avail. Since I've already got the silver membership, you can see it's mentioned as active membership under silver. But whichever you would want to subscribe to, you can click on subscribe now, and then they will ask you for further details, which will also cover the payment. I'll share the link of this particular screen on the description box so that you can just see the entire details of what is mentioned in this particular page. Now let's see the different genres and catalog available in RentReadBuy. As you can see on the left, it mentions all the genres available in RentReadBuy. So let's say I want to choose fiction for now, and let's go to the fiction section so that I can show you the books available there. And let's go to classic fiction for now. As you can see, there are a lot of books available here. So you see Agatha Christie, and then you see a lot more other popular books as well, in different languages as well. Maybe you want to go into another genre now, so let's click on business strategy and management. So you can see other books as well here related to business strategy. Let's go to the next page to see a set of other books as well which are available on the same genre, and then you can see it here. Let's say you have some book in mind that you want to search for, so you can type the name of that book here which you want to find. For example, right now I'm searching for Harry Potter, so all the books related to Harry Potter would come in here, and you can choose it by clicking on that particular book. as you can see, the total amount shows as 0 because we already have the subscription. So you click on Rent Now in order to get this added to your cart. And then you can go to the cart to see all the books that you've chosen. So in this case, I've just added one. So I go to the cart to get this one book. So if I scroll down, I can see the total amount is 0. And then I can click on proceed to check out, post which there's nothing that you have to do apart from just waiting for the delivery person to deliver the book. I'll share all the related links in the description box, like the website ID, the subscription model ID, the app ID, everything. I'll just share it in the description box so you can go ahead and check them there. Before using RentReadBuy, I used to rent books from another online platform named Librarywala. I've made a separate video for Librarywala before, so you can probably check that out in case you want to. I'll share the link in the description box. So for now, I thought I'll compare between Librarywala and RentReadBuy since I've used both of them for a good amount of time. And hopefully that will help you decide which app would work better for you. The first point, location. Librarywala is only available or deliver books only in Bangalore, Pune and Mumbai, while RentReadBuy is across India, means they deliver books across India in every city. So that's a positive point for RentReadBuy. If you're looking for a wide selection of books, which is very important for me, then Librarywala is much better than RentReadBuy. RentReadBuy has a limited number of books when compared to Librarywala. So if you're very particular in choosing certain books, then Librarywala works much better than RentReadBuy. Speaking about the cost, in case you are ready to compromise in the selection of books, but you just want to read a lot of books, then RentReadBuy's Platinum subscription is great. It's much cheaper than Librarywala. Again, just the focus is that you won't have a wide selection as such, but then there are a lot of books in RentReadBuy as well. So if you just want to read all the books available on RentReadBuy without being that particular about certain books that you would want to choose, then you can go ahead and choose RentReadBuy because it's much cheaper than Librarywala. Regarding books condition, I have not received a single book which is in a bad condition from Librarywala or RentReadBuy, which means both of them offer some great copies which are in good condition. So that's good for both. Now regarding the UI of their app or website and the ease of using the website as well as the app, Librarywala has done an amazing job. Their website and app are pretty much good. But RentReadBuy, one, they only offer app for Android users. So if you're an iPhone user, you are compelled to use their website, and their website is pretty much slow, and it's not as user friendly as Librarywala. You get glitches here and there, so I've not been so fascinated in using their website so far. Regarding delivery time, Librarywala delivers books much faster than RentReadBuy. In fact, I remember it was during Diwali, which was a one-off case, but still, I do recall that RentReadBuy took more than 3 weeks to deliver the books. And that generally doesn't happen on Librarywala. They are pretty much on time. So that's again a positive or a good point on Librarywala. The next point, for RentReadBuy, at least for my subscription, which is silver subscription, we can only return 2 books at a time. But at the same time, for Librarywala, I can return 1 book at a time, which means I can hold 1 book with me and then return another one and pick up another one. So if I complete reading 2 books, I'm left with nothing to read in case of RentReadBuy. But for Librarywala, I still own 1 book with me. So which means when I hand over the other book, I'm still reading another one here. So the wait period is not there. And again, so that's a positive point for Librarywala. Regarding availability of digital books, Librarywala offers a lot of digital books, while RentReadBuy do not have any digital copies available. They are all physical. Regarding support and service, again Librarywala is superior here as well. They're very quick in responding. They in fact call you and ask if you have any further questions. But for RentReadBuy, it takes a bit of time to respond. And so again, Librarywala wins here. So with all this being said, I'm sure you would have understood that I prefer Librarywala over RentReadBuy. Having said that, I am aware that the audience who are viewing this video may not be from Pune, Bangalore or Mumbai, and they also want to rent books online. For them, RentReadBuy is definitely a good option. What I would suggest is that you go to their website or RentReadBuy's website and see the catalog. In case you like the books, in case you find the books that you want to read, then go ahead and take their subscription, keeping in mind with all the flaws that I've mentioned before. But maybe because I've already used both platforms, I'm able to find positives of Librarywala. If you've never used another online platform, you may fall in love with RentReadBuy as well. So definitely I'm not going to renew my RentReadBuy subscription. However, if you feel that it'll work for you, then go ahead and read a lot of books, be it online, offline, digital copies or hard copies, whatever. Read a lot of books. Take care. Happy reading. Bye.